Right, oh, spaghetti and meatballs. We're going to prepare the meatballs. I'm going to have to go play for the football. And then I'm going to come back. They will have been in the fridge, they will set, they will harden, they'll be ready to cook. Let's go to the herb garden. Come with me. So we've got some lovely baby. Ignore that. Take some of these. This is just a lovely, what is it? Thyme. It's thyme. Take a nice few sprigs of this. Also, we've got this wonderful basilico. We've got the Lidl mince, yeah? We've got it today. Check it out my vlog. Take it all. Take all the mince. Whack the mince in. Okay, season the mince. Salt. Not too much. Pepper. Tiny bit of ketchup. Tiny bit of breadcrumbs. Not too much. And some pointe de Provence. Just a tiny bit.
Not too much.
Tiny bit of pimenton, aka paprika. Get that in there with the fingers. Stir that in. I'm going to pour them into individual ping-pong-sized balls. Okay, yeah? Just going to stick these in the fridge. Go out, do my thing, chill my bean. Come back, they will firm up. A few notes on some things that weren't in here. There was no egg in here, I think that's a bit superfluous. There was no garlic in here. The garlic will be in the sauce. I don't think it needs to be in the meatball. I just want these to be predominantly meat. Much in the same way as if we were to make a hamburger. I would not put onions or garlic in the hamburger. That's it, right? So, that'll do that. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pasta, sauce, meatballs separately. The reason I do them separately is I want to get some colour on them. Then I will add them to the sauce and cook them slowly. Before I add them to the sauce, I will blitz the sauce. I want the sauce to be creamy and soft. For the sauce, garlic, a few onions, lots of carrots, a tin of tomatoes. Don't need to worry about cutting these up too fine because they are going to be pureed using my handy little device. These are the meatballs. They've been in the fridge for quite some time now. You can feel the firmness. Tomato puree, thicken the sauce a bit. I will add some red wine as well for the richness. Olive oil into this pot. A tiny bit of olive oil. Tiny bit of olive oil in here. In with these, sweat them down. Quite a lot of carrots there. Don't think I'll use them all. Also going to add some a few dried chili flakes just for a little bit of heat. Get them in now, let them infuse into the oil. As soon as they sweat it down, in with some red wine. Just a cup, not too much. I put about a glass, 100 mils, 150 mils of good Italian red wine. Allow that to sweat. Now this pan is getting hot, so we're just going to start adding these meatballs. If they sizzle immediately, the pan is hot enough. If they don't sizzle immediately, don't add them. And they need to get colour all around. And I just can do that to get them to roll a bit, you see.
That was so good.
Just so that they roll around a bit. Always good to put some tomato puree in at the sizzling stage, just to cook off some of its bitter notes. This wine has almost completely cooked out of there. I'm just going to put these in. About a third of a can of water in there. And now cook these down. I turn this down to the lowest heat for now so it will simmer. With your tomato sauce, I always add a little bit of ketchup. So I just drain some of the fat off so that they don't boil in their own fat. Okay, so let's blitz the sauce. Yes. What? Right. Look at that. Don't put that in your face. Where you've got this wonderful carbonisation. People would refer to it as caramelisation. Pureed by sauce. It's a wonderful, smooth, red, orange colour. To add these, I'm going to add them individually because I don't want all of that dripping. I don't want all of that dripping in there. One at a time, nice and slowly, yeah? Yeah. What's that? Oregano. Dried herbs, right, are always worse than fresh herbs. Oregano is the exception. Quite a spicy sauce, so just to lighten it, give it a bit of a creaminess, just some milk, a little bit of milk. Always add milk to my bolognaises, my arrabbiates, and that's giving it a much lighter look. Right, draining the pasta. I add a bit of olive oil, just to ensure that the pasta stays loose, doesn't sit together. Always go for odd numbers when plating up, so let's go with 5 meatballs. Bit of that sauce on there. We simply serve that with some parmigiano, self-made ciabatta. Maybe one day I'll show you how to make this, you know what I'm saying? I can make it, you can't make it. Parmigiano, freshly grated. It's a wonderful, wonderful dish.